Tips from the ER. Clothes off. If you ever come into the ERs, be prepared to show a little skin. We ask you to take your fucking clothes off for many reasons. Better for the doctors to assess you, easier for the nurses to get an IV, and we get to see how hairy you are. Don't worry, it's quarantine season. We won't judge. On the other hand, if you've ever been in a big accident and woke up in the ER, you'll notice that we took the pleasure of taking them off for you with big heavy-duty scissors. What can we say? We like to get you motherfuckers naked and fast. Can't waste time pulling them off you. Our goal is to keep you alive, and we don't want to miss an injury or a bleed hidden somewhere underneath your Sunday's finest. It's painful to have to cut off horseback riding gear, motorcycle gear, or a fancy suit. But hey, if it'll keep you alive, snip snip. Tips from the ER. Code Blue. Ah, yes. If your daily caffeine intake hasn't woken you up yet, a Code Blue certainly will. If you ever hear this over the loudspeakers of a hospital, it means someone somewhere has either stopped breathing or their heart stopped working. Hopefully it isn't you. But if it is, don't you worry. A team of doctors, nurses, respiratory therapists, and whoever else can get their pants on will rush to come find you and bring you back to life. And just like the TV shows, they will run, and fast. So if anyone's in the hallways, get out of the way. Hearing Code Blue in the hallways is like hearing sirens on the streets. Pull to the motherfucking right! I have no idea why they call it a Code Blue. If I had to guess, it might be because the person turns blue when they stop breathing or when they're dead. Wouldn't want that to be you. Code Blue! Tips from the ER. The Q word. Medical workers in the ER are very superstitious and are most triggered by the Q word. If you come into the ER and it's a little eerie because we have no patients and everyone is calmly sitting, don't you dare comment on it. Specifically, don't say the Q word! Ask anyone in the ER and they'll tell you it's a proven fact that saying the Q word is a green light for anarchy and disorder to descend upon the ER and wreak havoc. It's gonna get busy and it's gonna be your fault. Don't believe me? Get this. Someone said the Q word once and I saw 5 ambulances, 10 patients, and a tsunami show up to the emergency room. Facts. So next time you're in the ER, if you don't want us to hate you, don't say it's quiet. Motherfucker. Tips from the ER. Code Red. Ah, yes. We're all too familiar with the sweet deafening sound of a fire alarm. If you hear Code Red, it means somewhere in the hospital, there's a fire. If this is the case, you'll notice people around you trying to close all the doors. This may feel like they're trapping you in a burn, but they're actually trying to prevent the fire from spreading too quickly, if there really is one. I've experienced so many Code Red drills that I've become completely numb. I can't remember the last time I picked my ass up and left the building because of a fire alarm. If there really is a fire, my ass will be burnt to a crisp. But this doesn't have to be you. Save yourself, motherfuckers! If you see a fire, implement RACE. Remove from danger, sound the alarms, contain the fire, extinguish if safe, and evacuate your ass. Code Red! Tips from the ER. Code Black. But Dr. Burke, what do you mean there's a live bomb inside that living man's chest? That's never happened in the history of hospital histories. Leave it to a medical TV show to put a bomb inside a person inside a hospital. If you hear Code Black, it means it's time to pick your motherfucking ass up and evacuate. There's a bomb in the building, and you don't want to be there when it goes kaboom. It's probably one of the worst things that could happen to a hospital, right next to being crushed by a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic while running out of masks, gowns, and beds to take care of patients. Even if you didn't know what it means, hearing Code Black can easily put someone on edge. If we're trying to use codes to prevent panic amongst patients, might I suggest we change bomb threat to Code Bubbles? There's a bomb, Code Bubbles. Tips from the ER. Fevers. People, if you have a fever, don't be a motherfucking hero. Take the damn medications. Tylenol, Motrin, Advil, they sell it at every store for a reason. So you don't have to sit in the ER lobby for 3 hours waiting for us to give you 1 dose of it. Parents, same to you. If little Johnny has a fever, give him the fucking meds. Don't let your baby suffer. You don't have to wait to prove to us that your kid is sick. We will believe you. Also, please actually try to measure your temperature. Saying you feel hot is not an accurate way to measure a fever, which, by the way, is 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius and above. Anything below that, not really a fever. The most accurate way to check your temp is through your butt. Hospitals have separate thermometers for your butt and your mouth. So the next time the nurse is checking your temp, make sure they grab the right one, or it's going to taste funny. Tips from the ER. 2 million followers. How crazy is that? We went from 600 followers to 2 million followers in less than 2 months. Thanks to every single one of you motherfuckers, fucking motherfucker, motherfucker, fucking motherfucking motherfucker, motherfucking motherfucker, fuck this motherfucker, fuck it motherfuckers, fucking motherfuckers, motherfucking motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucking motherfuckers, motherfucker, 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 fuck. Why do you hate yourself? Hijos de las putas, motherfuckers, motherfucker. Tips from the ER. COVID vaccine, part 2. Guess who just got their second dose? That's right, motherfuckers! It's been exactly 24 hours, and since then, I feel fantastic. I love vaccines. I think they work. For those of you who disagree, what do you think happened to polio, smallpox, tetanus, measles, mumps, rubella, pertussis, hepatitis, diphtheria, rotavirus? You think they all just woke up one day and decided to stop killing you and your kids? Or did we get vaccinated? If you're one of the ones that says you never got vaccinated and that you feel fine, that's because the rest of us got vaccinated and prevented anything from spreading to you. That's how it works. You're like the kid on the group project that does nothing, shows up at the end and goes, "See guys, told you not to worry, everything's fine, we got an A." Yeah, because we did all the work. We made sure to look out for ourselves, which fortunately or unfortunately benefited you. You're welcome, motherfucker. Tips from the ER. Choking. If you see someone's hands clutched to their throat and they're looking at you in a panic like something's wrong, but they can't tell you something's wrong because they can't talk or breathe, that's the universal sign for choking, which means it's time for you to put down the motherfucking hot dog and perform the Heimlich. You're gonna save this person's life. What you're gonna wanna do is stand behind them and put your fist somewhere between their belly button and their breastbone. Don't try too hard to find these. The person's already choking. No need to torture them anymore by tickling their navel or feeling up their boobs. Just get your fucking fist somewhere between there. Hug them real close like it's the last hug of your life, and use your other hand to shove that fist into their stomach, up their chest in one forceful motion. Don't be afraid to be a little rough. You're trying to save this person's life. Hug them like you hate them. Also, remember to first ask if they're actually choking or if they need help. Nothing's more awkward than having to explain why you're shoving a stranger's backside into your pelvis for no reason. Good luck, motherfuckers. Tips from the ER. Code PINK. If you've already been in the ER for 5 hours getting your finger sewn up because you had a little accident with a kitchen knife, be prepared to be there a little longer. If there's a code pink, we're locking this bitch down. No one's leaving because there's a baby missing. That's right, we couldn't get the slime off of it fast enough before somebody decided your baby was too cute not to take home. Code pink means someone stole a baby or the nurse accidentally gave it to the wrong mother. Either way, we can't find them and we're blaming everybody until the little poop monster shows back up. You can bet I'll be in the hallways looking at you, looking at me, looking for a baby. If you happen to see somebody holding a bundle of blankets with an umbilical cord hanging out of it, notify your nearest hospital personnel. If you happen to be holding a baby, you might get tackled. Even if that baby is yours, we can't take any chances. No hard feelings. Code pink!